Welcome to Out of the Comfort Zone. Let's see, I'm going to bet that if you're like 99.99% of my clients, you know that you need time to think and plan. And you know that you have some very important future focused tasks that you need to work on in the next few months. And you probably are so busy that you have no idea how you're actually going to get anything done. I will bet various people have said to you, quote, you need to prioritize. And if you're like my clients and like me when I receive that advice, it just makes me mad. So the problem is, yes, that is true. The question is, how do I get from where I am now to some path? And just telling me to prioritize isn't going to do the job. And I'm going to bet you've heard all sorts of various advice, and I have given all sorts of various advice to clients along the years. But today we're going to do one better because I am super excited about my guest today. I think Richard's work is going to help you take even stronger steps towards getting done time for that thinking and planning. So my guest today is Richard Medcalf. Richard describes himself as what you get when you put a McKinsey consultant, a slightly unorthodox pastor, and an entrepreneur into a blender. I love that description. I've got to figure out how to copy my version of that one. So Richard is the founder of X Quadrant, and he's a trusted advisor to exceptional CEOs and entrepreneurs and their leadership team. He's been doing that for over 25 years. Master's degree from Oxford University, joined a premier strategy consulting company in his early years and spent 11 years at the tech giant Cisco doing some rather amazing jobs there, I might also add. Then Richard founded X Quadrant to help elite leaders reinvent their success formula and really multiply their impact. His personal one-to-one clients include CEOs of billion-dollar companies, a chairman nominated by EY as the Entrepreneur of the Year, an Olympic medalist, the founders of various tech unicorns, and his book that we're talking about today, which I am a super fan of, Making Time for Strategy. For the record, Richard is a binational, meaning he's English and French. He lives near Paris. He's happily married, proud father of two, licensed lay minister in the Anglican Church, loves spicy food and the electric guitar. What a great intro, Richard. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, hi, Wanda. Great to be here. I'm trying to think whether I should do something crazy now based on one of those aspects of my personality, like play a bit of air guitar, but you don't really hear that on the podcast, so we'll leave it there.
That can come as we unfold this podcast on time. I suspect there are going to be lots of interesting. All right. So now I meant what I said at the very beginning. I give people lots of advice about how to get focused on what's the most important thing to do. Your book has kind of catapulted what I'm going to say to people and how I'm going to say it to them with your name attached to it. But I'm